All right, everybody, we are going to now make the revolve shape and or document, I should say. We're going to start off by going to the Learning Center. And we'll go to self-paced courses, all self-paced courses. And it's under Onshape Fundamentals, and it's part of the Part Design Using Part Studios. And we are going to make this one, exercise revolve. So there's one video to watch before that, and then we're going to do this exercise. So our goal is to make this shape. I do believe you guys already kind of get how to do revolves, but there's a couple cool things in here that we may not have done before using symmetry. So let's see what they want us to do. So create a new document and be sure that the workspace length unit is set to millimeters. Okay, so let's go create a new document. I'm going to call it Revolve. And let's make sure that we are indeed in millimeters. So under workspace units, it is in millimeters, so great. Okay, so let's see what they want us to do. Begin a sketch on the right plane. Okay, so sketch on the right plane. We'll do a new sketch. We'll click N for a normal view, and then let's hide all the planes. There we go. Okay, let's see what they want us to do here. First of all, we're going to make a couple construction lines and then this shape on there. Okay, so let's start off by making those construction lines. I'm going to move this out of the way so I can still see it. So I'm going to type L and Q to get, whoops, got to get on the right tab. I'm going to type an L and a Q to select the line tool and the construction line. I'm going to, if you notice, the construction line went through the origin from left to right. So if once I hover over that origin, I can follow the yellow line out, click, go right back through the origin with my horizontal constraint, and we'll do that. Next, I'm going to do it again, type L and Q, click on the origin and go straight up. So that ought to do it. Now, the shape we're supposed to make is just a series of lines, but it's not a closed shape. So I'm going to click L for line, start up here on this center line, and go out a bit, go up a bit, go in a bit, go up some more, click. Whoops, okay, now that was no good. That last one, I missed my horizontal constraint. So I'm going to do that one again. Start where I left off, go out here, go up, go over, down, and back to my center line. Okay, and it is not a closed shape, so they don't show that, and we don't want to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull our instructions back down and see what they want us to do next. Use this construction line to mirror all the solid lines. Okay, that we can do. So I'm going to use the mirror function, select the mirror line, and I'm going to click all the lines. Now, another thing you can do, if you want to get a bunch of the lines, you can actually select several at once. Okay, that's just a little trick that you can do. I'm going to pan this down a little bit because that, and there's my last line that I'm missing. So now, if you notice, it is a solid shape. Okay, let's see what they want us to do next. Okay, dimensions. All right, so add all the dimensions. Okay, well, I'm going to move this to my second monitor so I can see them, and we'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the interior dimensions, and I'm going to click the D for dimension, and I'm going to start with this one. Okay, and if you notice, I can't select this whole line because it is a mirrored, so I'm going to have to go from vertical line to vertical line. And this is a 40. And then from here to here is 75. And then finally from here to here, whoops, oh, I got it. is 100. Okay, now we're going to do some height dimensions. Okay, so this bottom line is a diameter dimension. They're all diameter dimensions. So if you remember to do a diameter dimension, you click on the line you want to dimension, and then you click on the axis line, and then you drag it below the axis to make that a diameter. And so this one is supposed to be 25. And then the next line here, again, with the axis, drag below, is going to be 75. The next one here is going to be, let me pan some more. There we go. I'm going to zoom out a little bit too so I can see what's going on. This one is going to be 165. Now, you saw that caused a problem. I'm going to actually undo that. It's just that we're starting to get past ourselves a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one. I'm going to leave that dimension there, and I'm going to dimension the top. So I'm going to click D for dimension and do the top out here, just because I don't want to have that same issue I had. So this one's 250. Okay, that's going to push that up. Then I'm going to do this one here, and that's 200. And then I'm going to double click on this one. I'm going to hit escape to get out of the tool, double click on this one to make it 165. There we go. Okay, so if all said and done, we could clean this up a little bit by making things not be on lines. And notice that some of these dimensions have changed a little bit. Let's make it pretty. There we go. That looks nice. Okay, so now we have our fully defined sketch. So what do they want us to do next? Well, let's see. Now we're going to actually do our revolve. Okay, so we're going to do a revolve, and we're going to use that axis as our revolve axis. So let's go back to our part and finish our sketch, because you can't do things like revolve until you finish your sketch. And I'm going to do the isometric view, and then I'm going to get the revolve tool, and it wants us to click the sketch region first. There you go. And then we got to click over here, and then we'll select our revolve axis, and ta-da! Look at that beauty right there. Okay, now what? Okay, they want us to rename it, and they want to rename it the wheel, and they also want us to, notice the color was changed using the edit appearance in the right click menu. We haven't done a lot of that. Let's do that. That'll be cool. So we're going to right click. It looks to me like it's the same in appearance. I don't know what they're talking about, but we'll rename this the wheel. And then apparently if you right click here, there's an edit appearance. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, edit appearance for wheel. Okay, well, I don't know, man. To me, that looks like the same color that was on the thing. I guess we can make it any color we want. How fun, I suppose. So there you go. You can change the appearance if you want to. Yay, yellow. Okay, so there's that. Now going back to our instructions, they want us to make it stainless steel 304. So let's do that. We'll right click on our wheel over here in the parts menu, assign material, stainless steel. I'm going to start by STAI. Oh, it looks like there's a lot of them. Stainless steel. Really? Gosh, now I can't even remember the name of it. Well, let's see what it was. It was like 304, I think. Gosh, I didn't realize there were so many different kinds of stainless steel. Just goes to show you what I know. Yeah, it was stainless steel 304. Crikey, I thought there would just be like one or two. Okay, now the last thing they want us to do is probably get the mass. Yeah, so let's do that. And we'll click on this, and Survey says 19,611. Now, if I don't know, because you notice they didn't tell us to change it to kilograms, but last time we did one of these, they did want it in kilograms. If you ever want a quick conversion from grams to kilograms, move the decimal 3 to the left. So that'd be 19.611 kilograms. Let's see how they want it in their check. So we'll click here to get the next page, begin the self-check. Ah, they did, 19.6. And if you notice it says 612, that's because it's rounded off. See results, we win. All right, very good. Okay, guys, that's how you make the Revolve.